We are live, Tyler. So now we are going to close out everything. Alright, so here we go, guys. We are now live. We are officially live on the Ability for Action YouTube. What the heck? That was weird. I somehow got dropped.
Yeah.
You guys here? How we doing?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh yeah, so we got me. I got me, the executive director of Ability for Action. I got my co-executive director. I got my chief administrative officer and my chief of staff.
Yeah, definitely. How are you doing? This is the co-executive director of Ability for Action. We started the Ability for Action as a generational leap from Ability for Us, later rebranded to Ability for All and then Action.
Yep.
And part of this change is the advocacy issues nowadays require a lot bigger action, a lot of bigger change, because we have bigger advocacy issues which again require bigger action. So
Yeah.
advocacy is now action. So so we are switching everything over and everything else. So
Yeah, I'm so happy about this. We are doing so well.
yep.
That being said, we are recording very well. We are doing very well. So with that being said, we got a new domain, abilityforaction.org, as you can
Yep,
see.
and we got new email accounts for me and Josh.
Yep, and I'll show that to you guys if I can get it. Yep, so we are officially working. We got it. Yep. So yeah, we are working very hard. We are doing very well. I'm loving this. We are awesome.
Yep. We have made generation leaps.
Definitely.
And this, hey Josh, what's the history of Ability for Us
So
and Ability for Action?
Ability for Action started off in 2012 as Ability for Us. Then later, for a little bit, we shut down for a while. The site had nothing going to it. Then we brought it back, and we brought it back as East Coast Friendship Club. And then somewhere in we brought Ability for Us back, and then shortly after we changed the Ability for All, then going to the Ability for All.org web address, and now going to abilityforaction.org web address.
Yep. And I love the changes we have made over the years, and Ability for Action is a direct partnership of a TMC Action of New York, Florida.
Definitely.
And we are making big change, good change from New York all the way down to Florida and the whole East Coast. And we want to bring expanded Medicaid to Florida and the southern states because they don't have what we have in New York, expanded Medicaid and Medicare. And people with disabilities down south are really struggling because they can't get services that we have. So we got to bring what we got up here down south, or if they can't do it down south, then people got to move back into New York, where we have, that's one good thing about New York is we have so many services and so many good stuff happening in New York. We have a whole statewide agency of offers to people with disabilities.
Yeah.
And, they have, 50 plus services available. They have homeless shelters, psychiatric services, employment services, autism spectrum services, seizure disorder services, any service that you can think of the state of New York has.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely agree. We are blessed to be in a state that cares about us.
Definitely. And Michaela Hoskins, who is our new chief administrative officer, has just informed us that we are getting a new OPWDD commissioner, which does make sense because the new governor appointed a new commissioner of Department of Health. And hey, Michaela, what information do you got on the new commissioner we're getting?
So right now, a deputy commissioner took over the old commissioner's spot today. And yesterday was Dr. Kastner's last day as full-time commissioner.
Nice.
And they didn't announce who the new commissioner is yet.
Okay, so the deputy commissioner is going to be in charge until the other. So the deputy commissioner sounds like she's going to be the acting commissioner until they appoint a permanent one, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
How is this?
And
Michaela,
he's a guy, and he's very nice.
how do you think
He understands people with disabilities.
Nice, nice. So, Michaela, how do you think this guy's going to do for our services?
I think he will do really well because I actually met him in person, and he actually knows what we actually know what we want, and actually know how we feel
Nice.
as people with disabilities.
Nice. Tyler, with that being said,
I think his last name is Pearson or
Nice.
something like that. I forgot his. I think it's Pearson.
Nice.
Yeah, and one of the things that we're advocating for in the disability is getting equal funds brought out to every agency in New York. That means educational services, employment services, because the employment services right now are just really bad because Josh has an employment situation where he's having trouble getting a job, and the state's supposed to be funding that, right, Josh?
Yep.
Yeah, so, and also we are in direct support of Sandy's. Michaela is a board of directors at Sandy's, and even though we're not
Until
really,
December 30th.
yep, even though we're not really directly, but we support everything they do, and we try to go to their meetings. And Michaela, you want to tell us about the statewide conference this year?
So the statewide conference will be virtual this year. It is December 9th, 10th, and 11th. The first day will be from 4:30 to and end at 9:30 or 10 at night.
Yeah, definitely.
And then,
I have a little concern. I don't think they should have gone virtual this year because they could have avoided the whole virtual thing by requiring everyone to be vaccinated at the conference, and they could have had an in-person conference this year, which I was going to be willing to pay for. And now we're hearing that they're virtual. I hope next year they're not virtual. I really hope they come back strong like next year. But for this year, they're going to be virtual.
I think it will be. We're gonna be strong next year.
Yeah,
And they're going to have the conference in person next year.
Nice.
Yeah, I really hope so. And next year should be a better year because I have really good COVID number news today. New York State has received 85% of first doses into arms of people. And 95% of people with disabilities now have fully vaccinated. So the whole disability sector is vaccinated now.
Yeah.
Yay!
And also 99% of DSPs are now vaccinated. I got some numbers from the state today, and
Yay!
and I sent it out to all the team.
Nice.
Governor Hochul's first 45 days in office,
Nice.
and she has vaccinations went up 80% since she's been in office in the first 2 months in office, and
Yes.
she has done so much in the first 2 months that she's done actually more than Governor Cuomo did in 4 years, believe it or not.
I think
That is awesome.
Yeah.
What I was saying is I just had a meeting with the getting ready for the statewide conference, and our board president is trying to get our governor, Kathy Hochul, to come in to our virtual statewide conference this year to speak. And we're trying to schedule that with her because I suggested it yesterday that we should invite Kathy Hochul to our virtual statewide
I
conference.
totally agree with you.
And-
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And
and speak behalf of what she's behalf first, and then we ask her questions, and then she answers it, and then she asks us questions, and if we get her on there, we will be, as self-advocates, we will be happy.
Oh, heck
yeah, and I just got a quick update that if you go to the OPWDD website and search for the commissioner, it's currently, the page is not on it, so they're updating the page as we speak.
Nice.
And the commissioner
I
page,
told you.
yep, just went down. The commissioner page just went down, so they're updating the website.
Nice.
Because the acting commissioner started today.
That's good.
Nice.
I'm happy
Today was
because I
his last day.
Yep, I did not like the other commissioner. I feel like he did really bad for us, you know.
Yeah. Like Michaela said, he didn't listen to her.
Yeah.
Every word out of our mouth was, I asked him specifically about managed care, and
And what happened?
he brushed it off. He ignored me. He's like saying, I did not know, I don't think, first he said, I don't think managed care will work. And I said, what do you do if it does not work? What's the plan B? And he totally ignored my question and went to change the subject or went to a different question. And I got so frustrated that I almost left the room because he ignored me.
Definitely, yeah. Hey, Josh, I just got some breaking news.
What's up?
The state, I sent you the article for you to read. The state just invested over $2 billion in employment services.
Nice.
So I don't know what that's about, but I just got it on the
Where'd you send it, Tyler?
to your action email.
I'm gonna check it right now. I'm checking it right now. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this. I'm checking it on my phone.
Yeah, so I don't know if that includes extended unemployment services, but I just got that.
God.
I think it is because Kathy Hochul was one speech she was saying that she was gonna go back to Albany and say to extend employment services because
unemployment. You mean?
she knew the struggles that New Yorkers are facing under underemployment, and she was gonna go back and tell them to
I
extend
am in, Tyler. I am in.
unemployment services.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, Kathy Hochul has done basically more than Governor Cuomo did in 4 years, in my opinion. There's 10 press releases on each page. She has done 25 pages, so 25 times 10 is, I don't know how much, but I know that's yeah.
Another thing is, when she came into office, she specifically said that she did not want to stay in Albany. She did not want to stay in the governor's office.
Yeah, and I don't blame her because of all the corruption,
Ty, do I have to reapply?
wanted
Do I have to
to
reapply
around-
for unemployment or no?
What happened?
It says New York State Department of Labor will stop accepting new applications at 7:30 tonight. Do I have to reapply or do I already?
I
don't
think
know.
you have to reapply.
You might have to reapply.
How do you do that? Hold on. Hold
And
on.
another thing is, and I was saying is, Kathy Hochul wanted to go around to each area and to talk to New Yorkers and ignore the New Yorkers, express how they express the issues to the governor. She did not want to be stuck in Albany. She
Yeah, I
wants to
agree.
go around to each area, and visit with the New Yorkers, and let the New Yorkers have a voice. And she said that if she did that, the New Yorkers will trust her. And she said that next year is the governor election, and she wants to run for her
Yeah, and she is definitely going to run.
wants to run for the governor's seat again.
Yeah,
Oh my
she's.
god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I think I might. I'm trying to see it. Hold on.
Okay.
Trying to see if I can.
I'm just
reapply.
saying, that's what I heard from your speech. That she wants
Yeah, I heard
to
the same thing,
run for the
Michaela.
governor's seat.
Yeah, I think I hope she does win re-election again, and she's going to run for a full term.
And
I
if
agree.
she wins re-election, that will be her term, not
Yeah.
finish somebody else's term. She is finishing Governor Cuomo's term right now.
Yeah, right now,
Yeah.
but when she runs for re-election, that'll be our first full term as governor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope she wins. I have a feeling she will.
Yeah.
You know,
The more people that, when it comes out, and if the ballots come out next year, keep vote for her.
Oh yeah, definitely. I am. Yeah,
Definitely,
definitely. I got my voter registration already. So. If she did this in 1 month, imagine what she can do in like a year. You know.
By the way, I was just letting you guys know that if you guys want to request the absentee ballot, the deadline for the absentee ballot is for this year, October 15th,
All right.
because it's this year is election year.
Yeah, and also this year, our Suffolk County executive will be ending his 2 terms as county executive. So we're going to be hopefully. I haven't heard anything about a new county executive election, but the term is over as of this November.
I say look on your Board of Election.
And also, the Suffolk County executive might be running for state governor. I know there's a lot of Democrats right now running for governor. There's Mayor Bill de Blasio, Kathy Hochul, Steve Ballone from Suffolk County executive, Mark Poloncarz from another county executive. I know a lot of county executives are interested in running for state government.
Is it Mark Marinaro?
Yep. Yeah, that one. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually know him.
So with that being said, is there anything else we want to talk about today?
No, I just want to say thank you for everyone. Please subscribe to our
I hope
YouTube.
the new OPWDD commissioner supports people with developed disabilities.
We agree.
Yeah, definitely.
It,
and thank you, everyone.
Ignore us and ignore us.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so Todd, finish out what you were saying.
I just want to say thank you, everyone. Please subscribe and like our video and channel as we're going to have more content like this and grow our YouTube channel. And thank you, everyone, for supporting us. We are taking action on advocacy as Ability for Action. And you can reach me at t.havlicek, HAVLICEK, at ability4action.org. That's t.havlicek, HAVLICEK, at ability4action.org.
And you can reach me at jstewart at